Live from the Formula Podcast studio. You're now tuned into the Unscripted with Trillion Cuts.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Unscripted with Trillion Cuts. I am your host, Trillion Cuts, of course. And today I got a special guest in the building. I've been working on my intro, so I'm going to see if I can get it right this time. Let's try this. When you Google the definition of the word legend, you'll see an extremely famous or notorious person, especially in a particular field. As a member of the iconic group TOS, this man made his mark not just in the streets, but on the big screens in the living rooms of ghetto to ghetto, hood to hood, block to block across America. For decades, he's proven consistency is the key by staying on his grind and continuing to push the Indianapolis culture forward through the music. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the show the one and only, the West Side legend, Foot Soldier.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. Okay. Before we even get started, I gotta correct the name. I go by the name Mr Ward 317 now.
Okay, my fault.
Foot Soldier, that's probably where they know me from. Know what I mean? Back in the day with the Misery Run and TOS, but yeah, I'm rebranding myself, so I'm a grown man now.
Okay.
Mr Ward 317.
Okay, so like just to go to the beginning, like when did you fall in love with music, and can you like describe some of the feelings you felt and like what was going on around that time when you first got introduced to it?
Man, I could take you way back to where like when I was a kid, know what I mean? We grew up in church, know what I mean? And I always messed around with the guitar, loved the instrument. My brother, he played drums, know what I mean? But you know, as we grew up, we got off into the hip hop thing and listened to different music and stuff, and it just came natural. Like I remember my first rap was talking about some roaches playing basketball on the wall, bro.
Okay.
We had roaches when I was little, so
okay,
the roaches was playing basketball on the wall, and that was my first freestyle that I ever remember, you know, putting together as a kid. So it came natural for me at that age.
Okay. So like as far as like your name origin was, before you Mr. Ward now, but when you came up with Foot Soldier, what was like the origin behind it? Like what inspired that name?
Man, out here in these streets, just putting in work out there, you know what I mean? Just hard-headed. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna get off into all the details about it, but that's what it was. It was street code.
Okay. Gotcha.
Straight up.
Okay, so like with the TOS project y'all put out, like it was, I want to say the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Y'all had like a documentary. Like I would say y'all was like the first in the city to do like the documentary thing as far as like showing what y'all had going on. Yeah,
it was dope, man. Shout out to all those guys, man. I don't know where everybody at, what they got going on, but shout out to them wherever they at.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we definitely, I believe, was the first to put out a CD with the day in the life behind it, and it was dope working with them, man. I think we made a lot of noise doing that, and unfortunately, it didn't blossom to what it was supposed to. It could have been.
Yeah, like it's like when you look at it, it's kind of like what they doing right now in the blogs, like what Jermaine Dupri is doing. Y'all was already doing that.
Yeah.
That's cool. So like what sparked the idea for it? Like how did y'all put that together?
Oh, man, just sitting around talking. You know what I mean? We sit around and, you know, we smoking and just visualizing, man. And it's like, man, we should do this because we hadn't seen nobody do it. Well, really out on the West Coast, you know what I mean? Because we was hanging out there a little bit. But, yeah, on the West Coast, I seen them out there doing it. And it's like, damn, let's try this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we just put our heads together and that's what we came up with.
Okay. So, like that song, Ride With Me. It's like one of the I ain't gonna lie, it's still stuck in my head to this day too. When I used to hear that, like we used to see it on the commercial. Y'all had a commercial on BET.
Yeah.
So like what was the process like of putting that song together? How did that come together?
Shout out to Lil Pooh, man. Man, I came up with the hook. I was the hook king for most of that stuff, know what I mean? Just coming up with hooks and really trying to put the song together and bring everybody around. Know what I mean? I don't know. It was like, man, we need to do something commercial. Know what I mean? And to me, it was a commercial feel. And even putting the video together, you see how we did the video, know what I mean? With the little what was it, a dating game? It was a dating game. So yeah, we had some people fly in to shoot that video, and some actors and all that stuff, and it was dope, man. But it was commercial as hell.
I mean, it was catchy though. It's stuck though. Like, is there a way that you can still see that? Like, is it still online or is it gone?
Man, it's gone.
It's
I
gone.
have
so
no.
You ain't got no DVDs or nothing.
I ain't got none of this. Only DVD. Only piece of memorabilia that I have as an artist is a Misery CD.
Okay, I think I remember that too as a kid.
I was
probably like a teenager or something that came out. Was it like a black cover with like red or green? It was either red or green or something like that.
It was
Y'all
a
had
black
like
cover and
black
it had
hoodies on or something.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that cover. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Shout out
like
to Dollar Bill, Straight Player Production. That's who I started with. You know what I mean? We started the Misery thing over there. So we had 2 projects as far as like the Tales from the Crooked Eye was the first one. And then we did the Misery project, you know what I mean? So shout out to them. We had a nice little run with that too, but unfortunately, you know, shit didn't work out, and on to the next.
Yeah, I feel you. So like, with your collab with Mike Jones, like, what was that experience like?
Man, shout out to Mike Jones. That was fun, man. And he's a solid nigga, man. The nigga flew in, came to the studio, you know what I mean? Him and his manager. Yeah. And he put it down and even came back to do a show. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
That was dope. That was real dope. Solid individual right there.
Did y'all do that one that was at the Southside reunion? I know they was here. They had like Lil Kiki, Mike Jones.
Nah, we ain't do that one.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, and like working with Busy Bone, what was that like?
Oh man, he another character. He's a character right there. Them niggas, he drove here, him and his manager up from Cleveland, know what I mean? And we was working with Felton Pilot at the time. Shout out to Felton. Felton is a group member of Confunction, know what I mean? So he been doing this thing. He's a platinum producer, and he been doing this thing for a long time. But yeah, he pulled up to the studio over there, and you know we vibing, and the nigga pulled out some of the best gas I've ever had out of his backpack in a jar. You know what I mean? We in there smoking and turned the beat on, and he did the hook, and we just vibed with him. You know what I mean? And he came back and did a show too. You know what I mean? So
this was it.
It was dope.
So you was doing like a lot of shows back in what was the early 2000s or?
Yeah, Club Mecca. Oh my God,
man.
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay, for like a younger person that never been there or experienced it, what was it like?
Man, that motherfucker was the Mecca. You know what I mean? When Ludacris first came out, we was probably the first ones to bring him here.
That's what's up.
To Club Mecca, and that was my first time in there opening up for him. And oh man, after that I opened up for Boosie in there New Year's Eve. Yeah. Big Timers came, I opened up for them. Jadakiss opened up for him. Ball and G. Yeah, man, the Mecca was the spot. That's where all the artists came to.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about another legend. Let's talk about Willie Hawk. Dolphin Willie, like from the Master P movies. If y'all don't know, that's who Willie Hawk is.
R.I.P. man, yeah, man.
Like what was it like being around him? Like was y'all working on an album or something?
All laughs. That nigga was fried.
Yeah.
All laughs, man. Good nigga at heart. Do anything for anybody, man. But man, the nigga will have you laughing all day. You know what I mean? It was an honor to work with him. You know what I mean? Because he was very creative and just a down to earth, gone too soon type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So R.I.P. Willie, man.
I met him. Like I didn't meet him. Like we never had conversation. Like me and you, we done been in the same rooms and like never had conversation. Like when I met him, it was at that club that used to be off of Keystone, the Jamaican club. It was a comedy show, and I was performing there. And I just remember him being backstage, and he was coaching
Caribbean Village.
And he was coaching another like a up and coming comedian and stuff through that. But yeah, it was a good little show. He was clowning too. But,
Willie, good nigga, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Willie Hawk. Okay, like with this artificial intelligence going on in music.
Oh my God.
Like, are you like pro or against it?
Man, I'm kind of torn in between it because if you use it right, it could help you. But it also can make you lazy. It make a lot of people lazy, you know what I mean? From graphic designs to I'm seeing a lot of that stuff on there, and I don't knock nobody hustle. Know what I mean? You use it to the best of your ability, however, but I think it just make people lazy, man. Yeah, and that's just my personal opinion. Know what I mean?
So you think it's like taking technology too far As far as like it's going too fast, or is it just like
I think it's going too fast.
Cause you know, like even with the DJ world, you had the turntables back where they had vinyl. Now they got the controllers and all this stuff. So like, some people are get it with it, or some people are against it and stuff like that too. But with the next question, is there a certain factor that keep you motivated to do music? Like, cause like I got to an age like right now, I feel like man, some days I don't even want to do this shit no more. Cause it's like everybody I did it with gone or ain't doing nothing no more. So
yeah, man, that's a constant battle with me because. You know, we ain't getting no younger, you know what I mean? And I've been doing it a long time, just double dutching with it, really, you know what I mean? I'm going to say as an artist, it's just who you are. You know what I mean? I done try to stop doing music plenty of times, bro, and it's like, damn, a hook pop up in my head, or damn, somebody done motivated me who I done seen working. I'm like, man, they having fun, you know what I mean? So I want to get out here and be a part of that. I want to give back to the culture because that's who I am. That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I what.
Okay, so tell us about your relationship with Mike Trees.
Oh, R.I.P. to Trees.
Rest in peace,
man.
Mike Trees.
Oh my God, that Trees was like a big brother. Hey, from day one when we started doing music, that's what actually introduced us to Dollar Bill. Know what I mean? And we came up with Misery and all that stuff. Trees was like really damn near like the manager behind all the moves we was making.
Okay,
you know
so
he's
kind of like the glue, keeping everything together.
Man. Yeah, and up until his passing, he was still rocking with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I got out the joint, first show I had was in the Vogue. I think I opened up for Bun B at the time. Yeah. And Trees was my hype man. He wasn't even supposed to be the hype man type shit. You know what I mean? He always gave me an epic introduction. You know what I mean? He gave me the introduction and he stayed up there with me. You know what I mean? And he was oh my God, I miss that nigga, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Trees was big bro, man. He was family. And R.I.P. to him, man.
Rest in peace, Trees. Well, speaking on like performances and stuff, like I'm gonna ask you, with you being a veteran and all, like, do you catch butterflies before you about to go on stage still, or like?
Of course.
I said it ain't changed.
Of course, no, it ain't changed because you don't know what type of reaction you gonna get, even though you really don't care. Yeah. Know what I mean? But you want the people to feel your music, be able to relate. Know what I mean? Yeah. And not be doing too much on the stage. You know what I mean? You gotta balance it out when you performing. You know what I mean? That's just me. I balance everything out.
Okay. And like moving forward and like to like newer music, and when you went to Mr Ward with the Calvin series, what sparked that? What sparked the concept for that?
I just wanted people to know. You know what I mean? That whole thing was just. I feel like, okay, when I jumped back into the music and decided to put that together, I felt like I have, kind of found myself with the sound. You know what I mean? With the sound, with where I was trying to go with it. So I just felt like, as far as title for an album, I'm gonna just use my name. You know what I mean? And be in my creative space with it.
Okay.
So with the cover and everything, that was a gimmick, really. You know what I mean? I took the Calvin from Paid in Full and put his face on there.
So it's like your name Calvin or something like that?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So like how important to you is it collaborating, or is it important to you collaborating with like young up and coming artists? As far as like local.
Man, honestly, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. I just be doing me, you know what I mean? If they want to collab, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. I always say I'm rooting for you anyway. Yeah. I just want everybody to win, and I got love for everybody who's doing music, and I'm always open to collab with whoever, you know what I mean? But I ain't the type of nigga, I'm not going to chase you down and all that type of shit to do a collab, but I'm open.
Okay. So I'm going to change it up now. Like, let's do some Mount Rushmore talk. Let's start with with producers you work with in your whole lifetime. Like, who would you put on your Mount Rushmore producers?
That I've worked with my whole lifetime?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to say Sir Hart. Free Sir Hart, because that's
Free
who
Sir.
that's who I kind of started with. You know what I mean? When I hop back into the music, I'm gonna say Merc. Shout out to Merc. Get well, Merc over at Juke Squad Monopoly.
I heard him.
Germs, which is his brother. I work with them.
Oh, that's tight.
Uh,
Say like blood brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
and they got two different sounds. Know what I mean? That's my like. I ain't gonna lie. That's where I be recording at.
That's guy that he singing on that hook that they just dropped the track Pretty Mo Fetty and
I
them.
want to be a D-boy.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
Merc.
got you. Yeah.
Yep. And who else that I've worked with? D3. Shout out to D3. I worked with D3. He produced the track I Still Won with me and Tony Cleveland on it on the Calvin project.
Okay.
I got a few tracks from D3 on that project. So yeah, shout out to him.
Okay.
That
So,
I've worked with. No, I mean it's other producers out there that I see you be cooking.
Yeah, yes sir.
Know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to
And see, like I don't consider myself a beat maker because some people might bring that.
But you cooking though.
Yeah, they might bring that beat to you, like be like remake this for me. I don't want to do that. Let me
Yeah,
catch your
be
vibe.
a real-
Let's chop it up. Let me see
Yeah.
how you feeling, and I'm gonna make something to fit your vibe. Or if I got something that I might skim through something, you hear something, and we can build off of that and put it together.
Yeah, I see you cooking.
Yeah. So next, let's try this game that I started on the last episode. I call it now. I got a title for it. It's called Hot 10 Piece No Fries.
All right.
So I'm gonna hit you with a hot 10 questions real quick. Like you ain't gotta think too hard about the answers, and you just answer them the best way you can, pretty much.
All
right. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let me see. If it wasn't for music, I'd be.
If it wasn't for music, I'd be lost.
The moment I knew I had real talent was when.
Man. The moment I knew I had real talent was when I could actually go in the studio and put a song together. Know what I mean? Put music together without even knowing where the beat's gonna take me. Know what I mean? Listening to the finished product.
One thing people get wrong about me is
I'm unapproachable.
success to me feels like.
Success to me feel like ownership.
Before I hit the stage, I always.
Pray.
When the cameras are off and the mics are off, I'm usually.
Man, chilling, smoking weed with my family, hanging out, handling business.
If money didn't matter, I'd be.
If money didn't matter, it's gonna sound weird, but I feel like I'll be free.
The word I value the most is.
The word I value the most,
Yeah.
loyalty.
The biggest lesson the game taught me is.
Don't trust everybody.
Okay. When it's all said and done, I want people to say.
They respect me.
Okay, we went straight through the 10. You ran through that one.
I
I kind of set that one up, the loyalty. I just felt that was going to come.
Yeah.
So I just said, let me throw that question in there.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, but so like if you could actually talk to like a younger generation right now, because I know it's kind of, some of them you can reach, some of them you can't. Like some of them got good music, some of them don't. Like it ain't no difference. But if you could like say something to them, like, because I'm not sure how you was raised, like. When we was doing music, we didn't really have like no guidance. It was just like we seen like y'all doing it, but we was just trying to mimic what we seen.
Right.
But like, what would you tell like the younger generation?
Man, I would tell them to be yourself, man. Don't be afraid to be yourself, because that's, at the end of the day, that's gonna make you feel better. When we was coming up, I always hear like different artists, they try to sound like other people or mimic what they doing, which ain't, that's human nature. But at the end of the day, just be yourself, man, and be creative.
Yeah.
And don't worry about what nobody think. You know what I mean? Really, you're your biggest critic, but the people always gonna tell it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just be yourself, man. Be authentic.
Yeah.
Be real.
And for my last question, if you could talk to your younger self, like your teenager self, any age you choose, like if you could talk to your younger self, what would you tell him?
Man, learn the business. Business first. I feel like I wasted a lot of time, man, not really knowing the business and depending on people to guide my career. You know what I mean? Now, I'm at an age now to where I really having fun with it, but at the same time, know what I mean, it's still business first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I could do it all over again, I would learn the business first before I even stepped foot in this shit. Know what I mean?
I feel you. Like, is there a way that the people that's listening, watching this from wherever they watching it at, is there a way they can like find you online? Like, is there a specific spot that you want them to look for you at?
Man, follow me on Instagram, Mr Ward 317. I'm on Facebook. What's that? Mr Ward 317. Mr Ward, aka Foot Soldier, on Facebook. Follow me on my YouTube page. Subscribe, Mr Ward 317. TikTok, Mr Ward 317. Know what I mean? Just look me up. Website, Mr Ward 317. So yeah, music on all platforms. Calvin streaming right now. Calvin 2 on the way. Haven't set a date for it yet, but it's in the works.
Okay, you want to say anything else or before we check out?
Man, I want to just give you your flowers, man, because this is a dope platform. I've been watching you, and I see you got some dope artists coming on here, and it's I like the title Unscripted because this shit ain't scripted. You know what I mean? It's really not scripted, so it's dope, and you come with gifts, you know what I mean?
Yes,
My
sir,
man,
yes, sir.
I like this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I appreciate you, bro.
And before I leave, I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Yeah,
I appreciate you for taking your time out to be here.
Oh, yeah.
And, before we go into the next one, like, who is somebody you would recommend you want to see on this show?
Oh, man. My nigga Jovi Black, man.
Jovi Black.
I fuck with Jovi, man. Shout out to Jovi.
I haven't met him yet, though.
Honestly, bro, and he like one of my favorite artists here in the city. You know what I mean? Jovi hot. The nigga's very talented, creative. I ain't gonna lie, listening to him, and I was listening to Tony Cleveland, and it was the production for me, the production and the sound quality that kind of drove me back into doing music again. You know what I mean? I'm like, I gotta meet these producers who making these beats and got this sound and shit, and that's how I end up meeting Juke Squad.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to them guys, man.
Okay. Yeah, I've matter of fact, I met Tony Cleveland last year at the Leak Awards. Yeah. I was supposed to get him on the podcast. I just didn't do no follow up. I'm gonna definitely follow up on that too.
Yeah, good nigga, man.
And I need to get in touch with Jovi Black. I'm gonna try to get in touch with him too. But I appreciate you for coming through. It's been another episode of Unscripted with Mr. Ward, and we out.